Today we are going to look at lockdown food number 1. Now, when in cases of lockdown, we don't really have very fresh food. You cannot go to the market on a daily basis. So it makes sense to use things that can keep. So today we'll look at things that you can keep and still use. Okay, so what I'm going to use is actually chicken. These are deep frozen chickens. You can keep them for months in the freezer. And when you need, you can then cook them. They are boneless and they are packed properly such that you can keep a large amount or large mass of chicken for just a small amount of volume in your fridge because they are packed nicely and they don't have bone, so every part of it can be eaten. Now this meal also doesn't require us to completely defrost the chicken. So today we're just going to use chicken, some canned mushrooms, and as seasoning we're just going to use salt, pepper, and light sauce. Okay, so I'm going to start now. We're first going to add the chicken. So we just add the chicken straight into the pot. There goes the chicken. Wash our hands. Next we're going to put the mushrooms. First we're going to get rid of the brine that is storing the mushrooms because this one may contain certain elements that are not as good for your health because it's been soaking there for some time. We washed it as well a couple of times. And next we just put the mushrooms in. And then we're going to add some light sauce. Approximately 1 teaspoon. That's just to give it the flavor. And we're going to add some salt. Do not need to add too much salt at this point in time because if you want, you can just add more at a later part. And we're going to add some freshly ground pepper. Now this dish is particularly useful because you can adapt it to your liking. For example, if you were from a Chinese and you like Chinese smell, you should just add in some ginseng roots. However, if you're Western and you want some Western smell, I would suggest adding something like a few twigs of rosemary, if you like rosemary. But for people like me, I would prefer maybe something like thyme, which gives it a smell that I would like. So you can add in any of the spices at this point in time as well. The next is just to fill it up with water. Notice I've compacted it a lot because in this case I do not really want a soup. If you want a soup, then you should put less of the ingredients and maybe use a larger slow cooker. So we top it to the brim with some water and then we put it in the slow cooker for 4 hours and it will be ready for us to eat. Thank you. It's been 4 hours and our chicken has now cooked and we can now eat it. What I like about this chicken is that it's now quite tender and everything is easily cooked. Now you may say that 4 hours is actually very long, but what you could do is actually to put it on slow overnight, and then the next morning you can get up to eat. So in that way, you don't even need to cook for the whole day. Just cook it at night, and the next morning you have a nice meal.